What's up, guys? This is Mike Loris. I'm going to bring you another game from the Starseries Season 3. I didn't actually notice that it told you what day this was. Apparently this is day 10. Who knew? This is going to be between Evil Geniuses playing on the Radiant and Team Empire on the Dire. And right at the bat, I don't like... feels kind of weird to say, but I gotta favor Empire, man. Empire just looks so unstoppable this entire tournament. Every single game, I guess, they're just steamrolling everyone. I think Skone's Elite gave them a run for their money, but in the end they came out on top. But, oh, hello. Well, Evil Geniuses, the only weird thing that happened is banning out the Tidehunter. They don't want to deal with that giant team fight. But you know what? They're not going to have to deal with a lot of team fight because Team Empire, they're going to go gank heavy. Let's see what Evil Geniuses want to do. The Wisp pick up very early, revealing their hand a little bit. So I think it might be a little bit of a mistake to pick up that Wisp that early. I mean, Wisp against Team Empire usually is banned out in the second phase. They are big fans of that hero. As well as Skone's Elite, actually. But, yeah, I would like to cast more Empire versus Skone's Elite. I would like to see that very much. Big fan of their play style. Both very solid, it seems. But Empire already going with the Wisp pick. You can see this is making Evil Geniuses pause just for a little bit. They're thinking, do we want to use our picks to ban out heroes from the Wisp? Could we work with the CK? Could we work with the Juggernaut? Could we work with the Tiny? And, well, right off the bat, they only do have a Chen, so they do have a lot of flexibility there. But the question is, are they capable of actually doing that? I don't know. I'm pretty sure, I mean, they obviously can do that. I mean, they're Evil Geniuses. They're fine. They're a very solid team. But it's the question of, do they actually want to work towards that, or do they want to have Empire get free reign? Because the Wisp, when you pick it up this early, well, you reveal your hand. Like, even I know what Team Empire is going to want to go for. They want the Tiny, they want the Juggernaut, they want the CK. Not all three, just one of them. And the Evil Geniuses, they do have two picks, so they could pick out one of those heroes. They do have two bans as well, although Team Empire could use this pick right here. And look at that, Chaos Knight. They are going to effectively ban out that Chaos Knight from Empire, so they're not going to have that available to them. Chaos Knight, one of the go-tos with that Wisp, because Reality Rift guarantees that tether stun, and then you got the Chaos Bolt, and then you have sick damage all around. Plus, later on in the game, Overcharge is redonkulous. But Empire, they still do have one more pick. They have to actually pick up the hero that they want right now, unless they're going to go for something weird like the Ursa Warrior, which is, I mean, like, it's definitely a viable option. But they're going to go straight for the Tiny. So there you have it, the Wisp-Tiny combo. Most likely going to be laning together. Possibly a tri-lane? Probably not, though. Because they would like to have the Wisp with the relocate as soon as possible. The tri-lane will only slow that down, so the Wisp is probably going to go with the Tiny up on the top lane. And now that will mean the Leshrac is probably going to be a little bit more gold heavy. Like, Tiny's going to get a lot of the gold, the Wisp is going to get none of the gold. Leshrac is kind of sitting right down in the middle. But Evil Geniuses, they're going to ban out the laning heroes. They know that Empire do have some kind of weak lanes. Leshrac could lane mid solo, not the strongest solo mid, so they're going to try to force him into the side lanes. Or, like, get rid of the Empire's stronger solo mid heroes. Wouldn't be surprised to see a Queen of Pain band to follow up either. They don't want that burst damage. Tiny Wisp, that's what the name of the game is, burst damage. But Evil Geniuses, they do have some solid support heroes. They do have the Chaos Knight to damage as well. Right now they just need lanes, though. They need a long lane, they need a mid lane. And Chaos Knight Venomancer can go mid, but either way they need someone to farm up either the mid and short lane, and they also need a long lane. Rune Mother, unfortunately for them, is banned out. But EG, they could go for, well, they could go for the Lone Druid. And EG007, that's Jo. So I don't know why he's going back to this name. I think, like, he was doing that, like, before he actually knew he was signed with EG or something like that. I actually don't know. But Evil Geniuses, they're going to ban out the TA. It's kind of surprising considering how much they actually like to play it, how much Jo is, you know, dominant on the TA. Looks like it's not going to be an option for them. They don't want to play against her or with her. Would have been a solid pickup for EG, actually. TA, CK, pretty decent combo. A lot of crowd control effects there. But Empire, they ban out the Lone Druid, so they're gonna prevent them from. They're gonna prevent EG, that is, from running the 2 semi-carry type of deal. With the CK focusing on getting a lot of kills early on, while Lone Druid farms. But a ban out from the long lane hero, whether it be the Bounty Hunter, the Windrunner, or the Beastmaster even, would all be pretty good bans. They're actually going to go for the Anti-Mage. They do think that Evil Geniuses is going to go for a multiple semi-carry, or, carry semi-carry build-up. That's definitely an option for Evil Geniuses, or it was an option for Evil Geniuses, but I don't think it's an option that they would have taken. I think if I were them, I'd be satisfied with just having CK being the primary carry, and then just building up the lanes around him. Because with the Venomancer as well as Chen, you could get that CK a lot of free farm. And then you just have to worry about your side lanes, or your mid and top lane. And then once you shore those up, well, you have yourself a pretty solid team. Empire, on the other hand, whenever there's Wisp in play, it's always hard to evaluate his impact on the team. Like, half the time, Wisp just feeds, and it's like 0-7-0, and it's ugly. But the other times, he's unkillable because he's constantly tethered to someone who's getting the assists, who's getting the kills, and then Wisp is going to be rolling in the gold, ton of experience, happiness everywhere, lights flying everywhere, spirits shining, stuff like that. So it's really hard to evaluate the power of Team Empire, but what I can say is that they have a huge amount of burst potential. Tiny's Avalanche Toss plus the Shrek. Evil Genius is going to pick up an Aegis Prophet, so that's going to be their long lane most likely, possibly mid lane, doesn't really matter. But Evil Geniuses, they're looking to completely crush the tri-lane, Chen, CK, and Venomancer. If that is what they choose to go for, an Empire, I think they're going to go for the Morphling. I'm tripping all over myself. They're going to go for the Morphling. So they're going to be set late game. And, well, they do have like the 2 semi-carry thing going on here with Tiny and Morphling. Usually when you see Tiny picked up in these sorts of games, it is not for the burst combo, it's not for initiation. It's usually to get that drum up, it's usually to get that Aghanim Scepter up, and then you just swap people down. But late game, they're going to be more than fine. They're kind of weak in the early stages, though. I mean, Tiny is a pretty good level 1, level 2 hero. But still, I bet Team Empire will probably want to pick up another supporty hero. And Evil Genius is going to go with the Pugna. I've seen them do this like once or twice. And if I remember correctly, it didn't pan out exactly for them. But they're going to go full-on push. Chen, Nature's Prophet, Venomancer, as well as the Pugna, looking to tear down the towers. And if they can get those towers, restrict Team Empire's farming space, well, then that's one way of shutting down the Wisp Tiny. The problem with Pugna is, or the problem with all of Evil Genius's lineup, is that they're really soft. With the exception of Chaos Knight, single Avalanche Toss will mean the death of the hero. Now Empire, their lanes are going to be really flexible, so I can't really call it, but I won't be surprised to see a Windrunner. Get that range hero going, kind of supporty as well, but just versatility. But Evil Geniuses, they're looking to take early towers. And I believe I saw them try this in a different game, and they got pushed instead. That's obviously not what you want to have happen. If you're going to pick a pushing lineup, you want to take the towers, and you want to take them fast and hard. With the Pugna, they can't do that, and look at that, I'm right. Man, I am just so baller at predicting these hero picks. I should pat myself on the back after this game. But this is going to be the Windrunner. Going to be probably soloing up that long lane. Now we're just going to wait for all the players to pick their respective heroes. You can see 007 actually, Jo, playing that Nature's Prophet, and Jo is usually the mid hero. So Nature's Prophet is going to be up in that mid lane, probably focusing on getting the level 3, at which point he could teleport around and then help out the crowd controllers, the damage dealers on the side lanes, get those kills. Chen is constantly going to be in the jungle, just helping out there. And Empire, well, they're just going to be focused on getting the levels up. I mean, like, Leshrac, Tiny, Wisp could be a pretty good kill lane if they decide to lane it like that. But really, what they're focusing on isn't kills. They just want to get the farm up, they want to get the levels. Anyway, on the Empire side, we do have Scandal playing the Morphling, Funnick on the support Wisp, Godblack playing the Leshrac, Silent on the Windrunner, and Nebrosco. I don't know who that is. I'm going to check that out in just a second, but anyway, on EG's side, BDiz is going to be supporting as the Venomancer, Jo on the Nature's Prophet, already picking up 1 point of those treants because of scouting purposes. Malk is on the Chen, and I don't know why Chen's icons are like this. It doesn't make much sense to me. They got squished or something from the new patch. But he's going to be playing the Chen. Demon is going to be playing the Pugna, and Fear is the last one on EG. He's going to be controlling the hard carry on this team, the Chaos Knight. Now let's actually take a look at who this is. Looks like it. Oh, it is Blow Your Brain. Okay. Blow Your Brain then. Not a stand-in. And I'm not going to wait 1 to 2 minutes. No siree. I don't have that kind of time. Actually, I do have that kind of time. I just don't want to just sit here and talk for another 2 minutes. You know, without anything actually happening. Because why would I want to do that? But anyway, Empire Windrunner is heading towards the bottom lane, as well as, well, Fear and Beat is, so, yeah, I don't feel good about your chances, Silent. All 4 of the other Empire heroes heading towards the top lane, not going to run into anyone, though. Oh, wait, Blow Your Brain, he did switch his name, so that was just a, disconnect bug, I guess? Could have been anything. Demon is going to be soloing the mid lane as Pugna, and, I mean, Pugna is very, very good at that solo mid position. He can control the runes very well. He has 320 movement speed. The problem is that, well, he's soft as hell. And Empire could easily dip down into that mid lane and easily get a pick on that Pugna. He's going to go for fast bottle, so he's looking to get the lane control. But who is Empire actually going to land there? Is it going to be Scandal solo mid? Might not be a bad choice there. Malk is... Wait, what are you doing? Nature's Prophet's gonna head towards the top lane, probably? Yeah, he is. There you go. Malk just chilling to use his Holy Persuasion to give him, to give his team a little bit of an edge. If you Holy Persuade one of the first creeps, they'll get sent back to the base, the fountain, and then that lane will push in, helping out your long lane just a little bit. The wards kind of mirroring each other on their respective sides. Empire wants to know if any ancients are being done, as well as controlling this entire area. EG, on the other hand, they just want to keep tabs on Silent. They want this lane to get kills. They want Beat is to circle around with the right click action, with the Gale action, and just pressure Silent back. So Scandal versus the Pugna. Pugna has not really seen all that much. Oh, Goblak might be going for a kill. I just saw a Funnick move in with that tether. But ultimately, no kill is going to happen yet. But Tri-Lane in this lane, well, they got to be careful. Or, that is, Jo has to be careful. Scandal taking a lot of damage from Demon with the range advantage, 600 versus 350, yeah, 350 on the Morphling, which means Demon will have a free time harassing. Problem is that, well, he can get bursted down quite quickly by that Morphling. Silent on the bot lane, getting a little bit more experience than I really would have expected. But here comes Malcolm B-Diz, popping down that sentry ward, looking for any vision from Empire. They're not going to find it. Power shots fly through, trying to get a little bit of creep kill action for Silent. But here comes B-Diz, Reality Rift onto SS, and if Gale follow as well after 1 second stun. Malk looking for a stun, or at least going to cut off the retreat with the Centaur. Where's the Centaur going? Completely wrong way, but it doesn't matter though. Silent is slowed to a crawl, and Chaos Knight with one more swipe of his thingamajigger will get him the first blood. And yes, that is what this is called. It is a Chaos Knight thingamajigger, because it's like a weird sword with spikes in it. I guess it is just a regular sword, but I don't know. It's a special kind of sword. Demon does have his bottle off, so he could trade very effectively with Scandal. Tank those creep kills, get a blast off him. Do a lot of damage there. Rune spawning on the bot lane is an illusion rune, so nothing actually going to be, probably not going to be used to gank. It might help out a little bit, but chances are it's not. On this top lane, blow your brain, getting complete free farm. He does have a Ring of Basilius. Kind of an uncharacteristic pickup from Tiny. He's also level 3, so Jo has got to... Yeah, he's playing all the way back, only level 1. Just trying to do a little bit of the annoying action with the treants, maybe pick up a creep kill or, you know, harassment or something. But if he steps up, he's going to be in a world of hurt. Scandal almost does have his bottle up, but Demon doing a pretty good job to make sure that Scandal does not get that bottle. The range advantage that you get when you pick up a Pugna, I mean, especially when you lane him in the solo mid position, you'll have a lot of freedom to control the lane, get the gold up. And he won't be as foodie as he is if you support as him, if that makes any sense. The word foodie, I know, is not necessarily a word used in that context. Goblak, ooh, getting a pull off, and now they do have a double wave. So Empire could look to take a very early tower. See if they actually want to do this. Creep wave kind of goes in and crashes upon these treants, so no double push going to come in. At least not yet. Goblak only with level 1 Edict, so not the most damage done to the towers.
Not for you.
So far, the gold per minute leading the way as far as EG is concerned. Fear in the bottom lane is getting very easy time because, well, there's no one in this lane. Silent forced to slowly bring down the ancient camps. Unfortunately, Windrunner is no Beastmaster. She can't throw any axes. Power shot does not work on the ancient creeps, but Fear is getting a free farm. Demon getting some pretty good farm as well. On top lane, Blow Your Brain is staying competitive with just pushing second place. But of course, this early game will favor EG, especially after that first blood on that Chaos Knight. Blow Your Brain tethered up. Maybe they're going to look for a dive on Tajeo. They kind of need that Leshrac though. The Avalanche combo will not hit because they won't have the range involved. That's, to make it actually work. Demon is going to get yet another rune as Scandal. He has Bottle up, but Bottle is empty, so he's forced to go all the way back. This lane is going very well for EG so far, the mid lane that is. Demon doing a very good job at controlling the runes and the lane itself. The only problem for EG is that their bottom lane is getting absolutely nothing. Fear going to throw a 3-second stun onto Silent. What kind of bullshit is that? Going to allow for Beatus to get a little bit closer. The Gale does fly, but it does miss because of that Windrunner, and Silent does walk away with her life. With his life. Windrunner walks away with her life. Tether in, and a complete whiffed Avalanche. Doing a lot of damage to 007 regardless with the Spirits. 007 is probably going to go down from this one to Goblak's Edict. Yes, he will go down. Jo does take a fall. Blow Your Brain getting chased by Treants, though. He's going to try to make it through the tower. He will do so using the tether to stun creeps. Hell yeah. But this tower is going to take a little bit of damage. Edict is coming off in 3 seconds. Teleportation coming in from Jo. Going to force them back. Not enough mana on the Tiny for a full combo. And he's going to get a bottle of his own. So he's most likely not going to go for that drum build. He's going to leave the hard carrying up to Scandal. But Scandal's not having the best time in the world right here. Demon's doing all he can to shut him down. Waveform forward. But Scandal, that might cost him his life. Huge amounts of burst damage coming out from Demon. 1 level of Decrepify, plus that level 3 Nether Blast. Equals a lot of pain on the Morphling's part. So Empire, they still don't have the real Tiny Wisp thing going on quite yet. Wisp level 4. I have no idea how close he is to level 5. I guess it's not that close since 500 to level 4, right? That's what that means. Yeah, he's not close to level 5 at all. But he's making some happy noises because he found a double damage rune. Completely spotted out though by that Betaman, so I don't know. The hell? How did Beediz get all the way up there and just to ward that area? That's kind of weird. The Beediz circling around, gonna look for a kill onto Silent. Fear is gonna close in, looking for that Chaos Bolt. It's not gonna happen though, not yet. The creeps are there, and Beat is looking for that Gale. There's a 1-second Chaos Bolt. Unfortunately, Gale is going to hit, and Fear is just gonna chase down Silent. I don't think Winter can get out of this. She's gonna try juking around the trees. The creeps blocking a little bit. Here comes Jo to support, but the Reality Rift is up, and a big hit from the Chaos Knight is gonna pick up the Windrunner once again. On the top lane, Blow Your Brain looking for the mana to toss 007. It's not going to happen though. She's going to teleport away after taking a couple of right clicks from the Tiny. Mana not up for Tiny to get that combo up, and the cooldown's not up also. But after Silence did die, they're going to try to get a push on this tier 1 in the bot lane. The Wisp has teleported in. The Windrunner has teleported in though. The Power Shot and Spirit's going to fly. Try to thin off this creep wave, but Funnick, you can't get too close, man. A single Reality Rift tool. I guess you can, because there's no mana for a Reality Rift. That's convenient. The tower is defended after taking barely any damage. Now Demon might be a target. His Blow Your Brain circling around. He does have his combo in 3 mana. There you go, 240, the magic number for Tiny. He's going to close in. Look for the Avalanche. Avalanche completely going to whiff once again. There's a tether though. Going to stun Fear. Toss onto the Chaos Knight. Split Earth is going to miss, and Fear is going to take a Hand of God. So he's going to be just fine. Scandal might be in a little bit of trouble. There's only cooldowns. Reality Rifting Scandal back. But the Strength Morph is going to keep that Morphling alive. So far, this Tiny kind of missing his combos. definitely not what you want to have happen. But he's going to run into Demon once again. He might get a second chance at this, popping off his magic stick charges. Not going to happen. Unless... not going to... Oh, Haste Rune. Yeah, okay, Pugna, you survived the first time, but... this guy has a Haste Rune, and that means he's going to get right up in your grill. Avalanche Toss, dead. Oh, not dead. Now dead. Wisp with the Wisp. Wisp with the Spirits. Picking up that kill. Teleportation. Jo on the bot lane. EG want this tier 1 tower. They do have the Dark Troll Warlord, one of the best creeps for pushing because of these skeletons. Or skeletons. Click on them. There you go. Just as much damage as a Treant, just as much damage as a creep. Although they do have a little bit less health. Here's going to Reality Rift Silent back, get a 2-second stun as well. Is there a Troll Trap? Yes, there is, but he's not using it quite yet. There's the Troll Trap, and Silent's going to get sprouted as well. He's stuck in the trees. Is there enough right-click damage? Empire's Phonic and Blow Your Brain have come into this fight. No mana on the Tiny, though, and they're going to relocate right back out of there. Here's going to Reality Rift Silent to get that kill. In the meantime, Malk has gone down. Yeah, combo down by the Tiny. But Fear is still alive, and he's going to take down this tower. B-Diz coming out to help him out. Tower does go down, however. 5 for 3 in favor of Empire. I think they got a couple of kills where I wasn't looking when they're when this bottom lane push was happening. So the experience advantage is going to favor them. Gold advantage completely dead even with the tower going the way of EG. But the Wisp is now level 7. That relocate. And well, Phase Boots, Magic Wand, and the Tiny. So not yet sure if he wants to go for that clubbing build with the tree. Wouldn't be surprised to see him go for that, though. It's not too late. Does Wisp have relocate? No, not for another 27 seconds. They did use that very well to just burst down Malk. He's only level 6 at this point. So not the bulkiest here on the map by any means. Pugna with Power Treads, trying to shore up the biggest weakness of Pugna, and that is his low strength. If he can just stay in the fight and then constantly throw out those blasts, they can do a pretty good job. Empire's doing a pretty good job themselves of defending their towers. EG not playing the most aggressive with the heroes that they have. I mean, like, Fear's getting farm, and that's great. It's always great when you're... Oh, throw in from the Wisp. And you get that tether stun onto Demon. Avalanche to follow up. Blow Your Brain. Picks up a kill on the Pugna. Very cute combo there. If you throw the Wisp behind someone, or if you throw it onto someone, that tether is going to hit. So Toss becomes a kind of a stun grenade. Now Phonic is going to teleport to the bot lane and try to go for 007. The Avalanche is there. The Toss is there as well. And Jo does go down. Blow Your Brain getting yet another kill. 303 on him, 304 on the Wisp. So this Wisp looks like it's going to be one of those games where the Wisp's crushing everyone. Constantly buddying up with this Tiny, who still does have his combo up. Looking for Fear on the bot lane. Silent, only a level 2 Shackle Shot. But if he could land it, well, the burst damage from Tiny and Wisp should be more than enough, combined with level 4 Power Shot. Phonic and Blow Your Brain, they're going to go run right into creeps. But Blow Your Brain is going to go close the distance anyway. Fear is going to take a toss, and he's going to die through the hand of God. Now Jo is in a horrible position. I don't think he has much of a chance here. Shackle Shot? No Shackle Shot. Avalanche is there, though. 007 is going to die here. Too Tiny once again. Phonic just getting tons of assists. 305. Actually, he missed one, I think. I don't think he helped out with that Nature's Prophet kill. But whatever. He has a lot of experience for a Wisp at this point in the game. Level 8. That means the Spirits can do a lot of damage. It means the Tether is going to stun for ages. Tiny is rolling in the dough. They're going to push down this bot lane. I think EG probably looking towards a trade in the mid lane. Tower is down pretty weak. And here comes Malk with a pretty substantial army. So EG, they're going to fortify and trade a tier 1 on the bottom for a tier 1 in the mid. Scandal's here, but I don't think Scandal can actually do anything to help out against this army. Need teleportation support, but with Jo coming in, yeah, it's the final nail in this coffin. This tower is going to go down. Scandal's not going to die, though, because EG very stun light without their Chaos Knight. And yes, that did rhyme. I'm a poet, and I am aware of it. Right? Did you see what I did there? Because, never mind. But anyway, Blow Your Brain doing very well for himself. He is going to pick up that drum, and that means probably the Aghanim Scepter is going to follow. EG, they're going to full pushing mode. There are 6 kills behind, but you know what? You can make up for that gold and experience advantage by having an overwhelming gold advantage by picking up towers. Treants coming in and a huge army from EG. Blasts are starting to fly, but Empire, they look like they want to defend this. Power Shot's going to fly through, and someone's teleporting in. It's going to be Scandal. Going to wait for him straight in, going to hit Demon, but now he's in a very horrible position. Wisp teleporting in with that Tiny. Demon is so screwed. He's actually, no, not going to be the well, not going to be Demon, actually. The Avalanche toss combo kind of bailing. Scandal trapped in the trees. Beat is taking a power shot, and the Weathermancer is going to be the first one to fall. Not before releasing his ultimate, though. Scandal continuing to strength morph, taking a 3-second stun, as well as a Chen nuke. He might go down from this one. Tether from the Wisp is going to keep him alive, just barely, though. Very narrow escape there. Silence still alive, but he's going to get blasted down by Demon. Still alive, very healthy as well, but out of mana, however. Malk, Fear, and Demon going to ward away, blow your brain. But Empire living by the skin of their teeth, using that Morphling for initiation. Very interesting play by them. Like, usually you want to prioritize your Morphling survivability, but with that Strength Morph, he is going to be very, very healthy. And they use that to the fullest. Tiny coming in once again, going to look for possibly, well, Beat is going to be the first one he finds. He closes the distance well enough. Well, then this Venomancer is so screwed. Toss in from the grenade on the Wisp. Breaking the tether, though. Long-range Avalanche is going to do it. Funnick is going to, almost get sprouted. Here comes Demon. Let's see if they want to act on this. 007 not going to get shackled, but a 2-second stun onto Silent. But a teleportation coming in from the Morphling is going to ward them away. This tower is in deny range. Is it going to be denied? Yes, it is going to be denied. Throw in from Funnick. Avalanche as well onto Demon. Split Earth is going to hit, and Demon is going to go down. Malk shackled to a tree. Waveform in from Scandal. Fear is trying to pick off the Wisp. He does get him. Now he's in the middle of a whole bunch of Empire heroes. Are there any more stuns up? Split Earth is going to hit on Fear. And there's a toss to do some more damage. Morphling with the right clicks, picking up the kill. 15 for 5. Empire extending their lead as Tiny breaks level 11. So his Avalanche toss is getting completely scary. You pick up a part of his Aghanim Scepter. The, whatchamacallit, point booster. And ultimately, they did get the tower deny. And Empire only have one tower kill of their own. But with 10 kills, you know, experience is going to go their way. The gold is going to go their way. Empire is really not a team that you want to give that advantage to. 007, the relocation burst squad. As Tiny gets himself a monster kill onto Jo. They're nowhere is safe. If this Wisp does have his cooldown up, well, you gotta watch out, because as I said before, the only one who could actually take an Avalanche toss combo is Fear. That high strength growth, very durable hero. But everyone else is food. Yum 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 for Tiny. He's going for that Aghanim Scepter. And 3 on the mid lane for Empire. They look like they want to take this tier 1 tower. But I do think that EG... What the hell? What kind of luck is this? 3 Dark Troll Warlords. Why can't I ever find Dark Troll Warlords? I always find the frickin' Wildkins whenever I don't need them, and it's horrible. Yeah, they're going to hold this push. But you know what? That's not their problem, because Blow Your Brain is going to throw in the Wisp, get a double Tether Stun, double Avalanche as well. And somehow they split the kills there. Do the Avalanche. What the hell? Wisp getting Reality Rifted back through that Troll Trap net. 3-second stun onto Funnick. He's going to go down most likely unless he can tether himself out. Yes, long range tether. Now Scandal's in a bad position. A whole swarm of the undead blocking his way out. But he's going to walk away as well. EG getting nothing from that. But they do have a giant freaking army. Chapter shot onto B-Dish. He's going to get instantly bursted down by the Tiny as he tries to hide in the trees once again. Fear going to try to go for God Black, who took a very long stun. Blast from the Pugna is going to take him out. Scandal trying to hold his ground. Going to go for Fear. Fear is very weak at this point. He's going to get taken down by the right click from the Wisp. Empire Blow Your Brain with phase boost with the drum. Going to chase down Jo, toss him, and he's going to crater upon impact and go down. Where did the Tiny go? He's going to go for Demon. Does he have his combo up? He doesn't have anything up at this point. Toss is now up. And toss in the Wisp. Do a little bit of damage. The Spirit's going to fly out as well. Demon's taking a huge amount of damage, but he is going to walk away from this as the relocate times out. Scandal trying to finish off Beat but it's not going to happen, though. He might be in a little bit of bad position with Malk with the double traps. Double damage is up on the Morphling, so he could try to turn and fight. But he's not going to do so. He's going to pop off his Ghost Scepter and walk away. Demon living very dangerously. By the skin of his teeth, he survives. And the Wisp just dominating this fight so far. With Blow Your Brain, of course. And I gotta say, this is the power of Empire. A finely choreographed team. I feel like every game that I cast of them goes like this. They get the kills, they get the team fights, they get the picks, and then at a certain point they just like say, okay, we're ready, let's end the game, and they push in and take Raxes. It's a very, very articulate way to play, and I am a big fan of it. It's Funnick Wisp, what a brutal hero. So any teams, if you're gonna be playing up against Empire, it's probably in your best interest to ban out this Wisp, because he will kick your ass. Relocate now. They're looking for anyone. They don't see anyone on the map, though. Relocate is up, however. The overcharge is starting to go up as well. When that hits level 4, when the Aghanim Scepter hits, well, the Tiny's going to be hitting like a truck. Actually, he already does hit like a truck. He's going to be hitting like several trucks. Not going to find a rune. It is a haste rune on the bot lane. That can help a lot in the ganking. The beauty of going for that Aghanim Scepter is that even though you may not have your toss avalanche combo up, well, you can still punch things to death.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
There goes the tier 1 on the mid lane. Keeping an eye on this Wisp. I'm constantly clicking his portrait.
Radiant's middle tower
Where is he
under
going to
attack.
go with this? It's like all of Empire going to go into the enemy jungle, stick as a group, look towards the tier 2 on the bot lane. All the while, EG, massive smoke gank, ultimately unsuccessful though. They gotta teleport back if they want to defend this. I don't think they're willing to though.
Radiant's bottom tower
The overcharge is up on Tiny, and this tower with level 4 Edict is going to go down. Punch it down, Tiny.
Radiant's bottom tower has
Aghanim
fallen.
Scepter flying in. Overcharge to level 2. But it could get a lot more fearsome later on. Really want to see where the next relocate gank is going to happen. Tiny has found his tree. Cleave isn't going to be that substantial, I don't expect. But it still doesn't matter because, you know, it increases your range, which, combined with the mobility that you're getting from the tethered drum as well as phase boots, that's a good combo right there. Cleave. Cleave. I love watching this Tiny. Whoever thought that giving Tiny a tree would be a good idea, that's just genius. I love it. Like, it is a hero model in Warcraft 3, like the stone giant can just pick up a tree. But I just think that's genius. It's brilliant. And at first people were like, oh, that's kind of useless because Tiny's all about the burst combo. But you know what? Wisp Tiny doesn't give a fuck about your burst combo because the only burst combo Tiny is concerned about is the attack time between his right clicks. That's burst right there. Not really a combo, but killing things in one hit. That's very useful. They're going to leave this wolf alive. No. Okay, enough about the Wisp and Tiny, although I do gotta watch out for them. Both teams continuing to farm. Jo is revealing himself on the bot lane. Could be a little bit of danger, but it's all a bait. Rest of EG know that the Wisp Tiny combo want to go for this Nature's Prophet, but Empire might be a little bit too smart for that. They're not going to go in on that. Instead, they're going to roam around as 5. They could go for this tier 1 on the top lane. It's very weak. But I think they're looking for bigger targets, such as Roshan right now. It is spotted out by EG, I believe, or missed just barely. Regardless, Jo is going to spot them with those treants. Going to get cut down pretty quick, and Roshan has yet to take any real damage. But EG, they look like they want to fight this. It's going to be a little bit dangerous, though. They have to burst down this Wisp. That's really their only option. Otherwise, you'll provide the Tiny with just so much attack speed. And EG at this point in the game, they don't have the experience, they don't have the levels capable of defending against that. Tiny has gone down, Morphling picking up that Aegis. As skeletons start to funnel in, Silent looking for anything he can find. Blurbrain's going to get tethered, Phase Boots as well, looking for B-Diz. Gale going to fly off, slow him down a little bit. Avalanche only on the creeps. There goes the Wisp Grenade, going to land onto B-Diz, but Fear is here. Going to go straight for Galblack, wait for him in from the Morphling, instantly breaking down that Nature's Prophet. Wisp has gone down though, so EG, this might be their fight. Fear going to continue to hold the front line, but he's taking a lot of damage. Blurbrain, unfortunately unable to capture that kill, but Silent with the long-range power shot is going to get that kill. Chen has fallen down as B-Diz is going to take a shackle to a tree. Scandal is still here with that Ethereal Blade just doing work. Toss onto the Pugna, and Blurbrain, huge tree hit there. Unfortunately, oh, it's so close, 8 HP on Leshrac, but there's the GG call by 007. Are you going to live, Godblack? No, it's 8 HP again. 7-26. EG have had enough. Empire don't even need to push in for any Raxes. EG, they know that they're way too far behind. That fight pretty much went, like, it couldn't have gone any better for them. It just simply wasn't a possibility. Well, I guess the Nether Ward did get taken down a little bit prematurely. But anyway, Empire taking yet another win in the Starseries Season 3. Could anyone beat this team? I have no idea. I think if you are going to try to beat this team, well, you can't play against the Wisp because, yeah, Phoenix Wisp combined with Blurbrain's Tiny or CK or Juggernaut or whoever is going to be in trouble. So I'm just going to speed this through because EG has stopped playing. Gonna look towards the score screen. Demon getting kicked off one more time. And there's the Raxes. And there's the tier 4 towers. And there's the throne. And there we have it, guys. More games. Once again, I'm going to look for that Magnus game for you. Okay, that was in the other video that I said that. I'm going to look towards a Magnus game whenever I can get it. Grind some games out, look for a good one. One of my all-time favorites. So we'll see about that. Look forward to it coming within like a day or two. But here's the score screen, guys. GG.